them folks, Papa Joe here. Just delivered my first drop, 7 pallets in Irving, Texas. Now on my way to Waco. I had the fun, thrill, excitement, and honor of driving through Dallas. The whole 75 over there to Irving routine. Which it wasn't all bad. It was just before lunch. So, you know, it wasn't all bad. It was Dallas, you know. The thing about cities, they got traffic. You know, I used to, when I owned my own truck, I hauled rail containers out of the rail yard. But I guess containers out of the rail yard, if you want to be totally correct there. I would listen to a lot of the drivers. Back then I actually ran a CB, and a pretty big one too. But I would listen to these drivers whining and crying and carrying on about the Atlanta traffic. And only in Atlanta, hogwash. Anytime you get around big city, guess what? You're going to hear somebody on there saying, only in Boston, only in Chicago, only in Dallas, only. You know, after a while you run out of onlys, folks. After a while you're going to have to say, shit, it's almost like city traffic. But I would ask them, driver, where'd you pick your load up? California, Las Vegas, Washington, just all kinds of long ways. How long did it take you to get here? 2 days. Some of them lied, say a day. But I'd ask them, I said, you mean to tell me that in a 1,500 to 2,000 mile trip, you could not hit Atlanta at a better time than right now? Oh, there ain't no good time to hit Atlanta. Yeah, there is. Anywhere from 10 o'clock at night to about 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so, you know, yeah, there's a good time to hit it. And other than that, then you just gotta have to deal with traffic. I've told y'all before that if you'll run just a little bit underneath the traffic speed, the flow of traffic, then it ain't near so stressful on you. And also, if you will learn to get the big picture. I know some of y'all have heard that in your classes and stuff. That's where I heard it over the years. Not only are we the drivers of my generation, my age, has been out here 25, 30 years and whatnot. Not only are we the ones that was forced to bring the computers into this system, we brought a whole bunch of the safety nonsense into. So those of you that think us old parts ain't got a clue, we're the ones that have set it up for you. We're the ones that have gone through the trial and error of getting all this fine stuff established out here so that you can be in such a safe work environment. How's that for political? And like a lot of drivers, I was kind of resentful when they first started a bunch of the safety classes and stuff. And I've taken that Smith course 2 or 3 times, and the first time or so I wasn't, probably 3 or 4 times, I don't know. But the first time or 2 I was a little resentful. I wasn't really listening. Why am I here? I don't need this. I'm a good driver. Little pieces of it sunk in. And as I matured in my work, age, and everything else, started figuring out some of the stuff they was saying really made a lot of sense. And 2 of of them that are really popular in all companies is gold. You see that on the mirror. Get out and look. If you don't know where your trailer is, then you're good to back up, get out and look. It's a very good suggestion. It'll save you a lot of headache and heartache. The other one is get the big picture. Yeah, I'm sure I've touched on it before, but safety is something that it doesn't hurt for us to continuously go over. One of the companies that one of my friends that we drove at the trade show parade together, when they sold out, threw us to the wolves, which that was one of the best jobs I ever had out there. He was trying to hire on with a couple of big companies, you know, CR England type deal. And he'd run some dedicated around the Atlanta area, or out of the Atlanta area. They wanted him to go out. Now, he has 30 plus years. He's got more time out here than I got. And they wanted him to go out with a trainer. Oh boy, did he hit the roof. Their philosophy was that if you've been driving that long, then you have created some bad habits. A lot of truth to that. But he didn't go with them because he said, I don't want to go out there with your propaganda guru and him tell me how great y'all are. Just give me a truck and let me go to work. Nope, wasn't done. He needed to go be retrained. And gotta admit, I don't know if I would have went for it. But we also had a saying in the company, get back to the basics, that you get out here long enough, you do create bad habits and you forget some of the little stuff. So yeah, it don't hurt to touch on get out and look. It's really not an insult, drivers. It's really not. The whole point of this trucking is that we spend 99% of our time going forward. And they say, they being the insurance companies, they say 99% of the accidents or incidents are caused going backwards when you're backing up. I can believe that. I've seen some of y'all trying to back up, and it's pitiful. It's plumb scary. Get the big picture. That's where you watch as far as you can ahead of you. You are watching everything. You're watching the get off ramps, the get on ramps, the shoulder, the oncoming traffic. You're watching everything. Know what is going on up the road. You're watching for brake lights. You're watching for any and everything that might interfere with your driving. So, lots of times, if you're watching, you can see half mile, a minute or two ahead of where you're at, especially in the cities. Well, if you're looking, you're on top of this hill, and the top of that hill is a half mile plus away, and all you see is red lights. Guess what? You're fixing to have to stop, slow down, do something, because something ain't right. Because everybody's in such a hurry today, they're not going to stop just to look. Well, yeah, some of them will, rubberneckers. But the point is that now you start getting ready for it. Let off that throttle. Start letting her just idle on down. You are going to have a ton of cars go ahead and whip around you. You're going to have several trucks whip around you that think that they need to hurry up and get to that traffic stop. I don't understand supposed to be professional drivers with that attitude, but they're out here, believe it or not. So you start watching way up yonder. Start watching, like I said, these ramps. Watch the service road. I'm in Texas. You got that feeder road right there. Watch that feeder road and you're going to see what's going on up there. You're going to see where that ramp is. You know, have a clue. Before you get there, have a clue. That's the Papa Joe lesson of the moment. Get out and look. If you lose track of where that trailer is, get out and look. But you know, there's a unfair saying out here, and they really try to throw it on a lot of rookies, is that, oh man, you did 10 pull-ups. Alright, what's your point? Hell, I'll do 20 pull-ups if it keeps me from hitting somebody. I don't want to sit there and do all the paperwork. You know? Another thing, I've noticed that they really like teaching you guys how to do that 45 for backing into a slot and stuff. You know what? When you're pulling into a parking lot, wherever it is, if you will start looking and start plotting and planning, figuring out they're probably going to want me over yonder, so what I need to do is put my truck right against the front of these trailers so I can swing out real far right, then do a little hook to the left. Shit, I'm back right into that, Doc. And I've seen that situation a lot of times, but instead of doing that, the driver stays straight right in front of them trailers, cuts his wheels real hard and does this real hard 45. You do that, you lose the track of your trailer. Period. And why do that hard backup when you could have just hung a right, then jacked your nose over to the left and backed right into it? You need to look and see what all options you have for backing into some of these places. Know what you're doing, you know, have a plan. Remember, if you don't have a plan, you can't screw it up. So while you're coming in there, get a plan. And that way, if anybody says anything, you tell them, I had a plan, but I screwed it up. Well, you know, it ain't that big of a deal. So there you go. Get out and look. Get the big picture. Watch way up there in front of you and see if somebody like this U.S. Express here is all over the road. Then you pull a rookie stunt like I do and just force your way right through here on the concrete. Make him scoot his butt back over in the middle of his lane where he belongs. This one's mine, buddy. It is impossible for two of us to occupy the same space. Folks, that's the word from Papa Joe. Remember, God loves you, so do I. Your company will be a lot more fond of you if you get out and look and get the big picture and don't tear their stuff up. Y'all have a blessed day now.